It's still this morning, live on Metro TV. We are live on DSTV channel 277, live on Facebook and YouTube, Metro TV Ghana. Follow us on Instagram, Metro TV _GH. This morning, my guest is Borto Afful, who is a consultant and also a dietitian at the St. Luke's Clinic. And this morning, we are looking at snacking in kids. Like I said earlier, snacks, kids and snacks are like 5 and 6. Definitely. We all love snacks, even adults, but today we are focusing on kids. Okay, so people believe that if you offer the right amount of food, snack can be managed in terms of the kids' nutrition or nutrients that it provides to the kids. How true is that statement? Good morning, Anaya. It's good to have me. And you're looking good this morning. Thank you. And on the issue of snacks, well, the simple definition is any food had in between meals. And talking about in between meals, the question is how many times is one supposed to eat? Okay. So we have 3 main meals: breakfast, lunch, and supper. Okay. These are the main meals. So any meal aside these qualifies for a snack. Okay. But then we need to find out how much, in terms of calories, how much energy are we getting from that? Okay. Should a normal meal be replaced for a snack? Yeah. Or should a snack be replaced for a normal meal? These are the reasons we need to consider this topic, snacking in children. Yeah. And I don't know if you are aware, but then there's an increase in the prevalence of childhood obesity. Yeah. And this calls for, topics like this to be discussed on a daily basis. True. So the statement is not true. As in, you can have the right food given to the kids, snacks can be given in between, it can manage the nutrient and the growth of the child. It is not true. Well, you've heard of too much of everything is bad, right? So quantity is what really matters. Quantity and quality. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's what we normally look at in terms of snacking. So there are some snacks which are good, others which are classified as not really ideal for kids. It's 50-50. 50-50, yes. Okay. Please. So before we look at the challenges about snacking, what are some of the food we can consider as snacks? Okay. So from the nutrition and dietetics point of view, we quantify snacks according to calories, which I wouldn't talk so much about today. Okay. Okay. Anything that qualifies for a snack shouldn't go above 200 kilocalories. This is what it means. The main meal can be your rice, your stew, your chicken and everything. A snack could be a fruit or a vegetable. Okay. You know, fruits and vegetables, even though provide us with calories, don't give us so much of the calories, okay? It doesn't keep us hungry too for the next meal, for us to overindulge in eating our main meals. Okay. So the snack normally comes with the calories or the amount of energy involved. So fruits can actually be snack. Perfect. Rather than, in Ghana, you see the ebro and katie, or the plantain, roasted plantain and nkate. It's called coffee brokeman. Coffee brokeman. That is what we call a snack. Yes. Most often. Yes. So fruit can actually be considered as snacks. Considered. Aside that, coffee brokeman can also be taken as a snack if taken in the right quantity, in moderation. Okay. You understand? Okay. Even boiled egg and pepper is also, a delicacy in Ghana, and that qualifies for a snack. Yes. So on the list of snacks, we have quite a number, an array of them. Okay. Now, what are some of the challenges a kid can get if he or she takes too much snacks? Okay, so one thing we need to realize as Ghanaians is that our way of eating is gradually drifting to the westernized diet. When I say the westernized diets, these are diets that are quite high in fat, in sugar, in salt, in artificial spices. And all of these have implications on us as we age. True. So that's a challenge these are some of the challenges we have in recent times. Okay, and what are some of the contributing factors? A lot of factors would contribute to this, but I'll restrict myself to just a few which are most prevalent. One, we know availability. Thing is, if you don't have it available, how do you eat? True. Right now, because food is readily available all the time, even after one eats, he or she is trying to get something else to munch on, Yeah. And that's also leading to the prevalence of chronic conditions we have today. Apart from availability, pricing also determines what an individual goes for. Right now in our time today, coming by money is quite a challenge. True. Okay? So we buy what we can afford. But that doesn't mean you go for wrong options. But one issue we have is most people eat or have snacks without really thinking about the nutritional value, which is a challenge for us. Yeah. So we have availability, we have pricing. Again, there's one area that is really booming a lot, which is into the area of marketing or advertisement. Yeah. Advertisement is really affecting a lot of decisions children especially make when it comes to snacking. Now, from here to where I came from, Dansoman,
you realize there are lots of billboards out there advertising food.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not hungry, you see this food and you're like, wow, I feel like just having a bite of this.
Yes.
And all these are means of getting people's attention to patronize high calorie, high fat, high sodium foods, which are also not ideal or which don't qualify for perfect snacks for children especially.
Wow. I mean, then we have to stop the movie and the popcorns and things, because you are watching a movie and you're eating, that makes you consume a lot of whether a snack or whatever. So we have to avoid all those things.
Well, not to totally avoid, but you know, popcorn itself is not a bad option for a snack.
Oh.
But now people are finding means of inculcating other things which are not healthy. Nido, sugar, and all these are, you know, high in calories or high in energy. Okay, so that must be looked out for. And again, on TV, you realize now adverts doing kids programs, kids shows are about food which are accompanied by toys. So these kids will force their parents to go get them toys in order to get, you know, the food. And it's not really helping in several ways. So the advertisement agency is really doing a lot of, let me say, bad in terms of, they are more into their profits, not really considering the nutritional aspect affiliated.
As a dietitian, what are some of the recommendations you would give out, even for the choice of snacks you go in for, and also the intake of how many you consume as an individual?
Okay, Nanaya, so you mentioned earlier about the coffee broke man.
Yeah.
It could be a perfect snack if had in the right quantity. We have egg and pepper. These were also snacks. But to group it according to the major categories, we have fruits and vegetables being number one. You know, fruits and vegetables provide us with antioxidants. Antioxidants are just compounds in the body that slow down the aging process, or they help in cellular regeneration. So what we do is, with fruits and vegetables, you know, there's an array of them, and they come in colors. And all these colors represent specific nutrients. That's one thing most Ghanaians don't know.
Me, I don't know.
See? So when it comes to, for example, apple, you know, apple comes in colors. I don't know whether we are Ghanaians, that's why we have the red, gold, green. But then all these colors represent different phytochemicals. So you shouldn't just be on one particular color, but try and go for a blend of them. So for children, we try to tell them to always, not only children, but also in adults, to focus on the rainbow effect. When I say rainbow effect, multicolored options. That doesn't mean in a day go for all the colors, okay? Let me be quick to add. It doesn't mean in a day go for all the colors, but say in a week or two, try and aim for, almost a variety of them, which is also good, providing you with beneficial nutrients. And we know in fruits and vegetables too, we have fiber. Fiber is very good for weight control. Everything is about portions. So even though you're having fruits, the quantities also matter. So apart from fruits and vegetables, we have protein. And our protein, we realize that the consumption of plant protein is not really a common thing in Ghana from several research works and other studies. So what we need to do is to focus on proteins also from the plant sources. So we have beans, we have lentils, we have other beneficial proteins. And also from the animal sources, we have chicken, we have eggs, we have fish, or what we normally call the white flesh. Okay, these ones are good for us. Red meat is not bad, I'm not demonizing it, but it has to do with the quantities and also whether it's lean or not. If it's lean, it means it has no fat. And these are proper choices for kids or growing children. Okay, for us, these are basic, they pick it from infancy. They're able to grow up with it. So the prevalence of obesity, like type 2 diabetes and other things in future would be corrected. So that's for the second part. Again, let's talk about water. My recommendation on water, I was happy I saw something displayed here this
body
morning.
and water.
Body and water. You mentioned to stay hydrated.
Not dehydrated.
Not dehydrated, which I loved so much. The thing is, most of us don't even know how much water to have in a day. You only drink water when we are thirsty.
They said when we were they said eight
glasses. Okay, so that's a standard, okay? But specifically, your physical activity too is a part. And you know, in children, they are more physically active. So you don't have to restrict them. As and when they want to drink water, give them.
Just allow them
to have enough water. And I told you right now with St. Luke's Clinic, we are trying to not only look at kids, but then also in adults. We are trying to structure something for adults too in that regard. So when it comes to fluid intake, there's a calculation we do for even adults, and we'll tell you exactly how much to stay within. You know, in the foreign countries, in the Western countries, their climate is quite different from that in Africa. So when you use their values to calculate ours, you might end up underestimating. So all of these and many more we do when it comes to our facility. So that's with water. Let's talk about a bit of I'm speaking about fiber, yes. So talk of whole grains, talk of brown rice, talk of wheat bread. These are options that we should be going for. I see you smiling. I can tell you love sugar bread a lot. So sugar bread is really tasty, and you know,
honestly, I take wheat bread.
Wheat bread,
I don't
okay.
like sugar bread.
But I know children will normally go for sugar bread over
and butter bread.
And butter bread over wheat bread, which is high in fiber, which is also rich in other beneficial nutrients. Talk of selenium, talk of I mean, a lot of beneficial ones. So I think with the recommendation, that's what I can say, the little I can say about it.
I'm so glad you mentioned St. Luke's Clinic. What are some of the things that you do for kids and, I mean, adults, but then let's focus on kids.
Okay, I wouldn't say this is a misconception, but then over the past years, we have focused primarily on pediatric care, pediatric medicine, pediatric interventions. But then with our 42nd anniversary, we are trying to reach out to the Ghanaian populace. That right now we offer services for adults as well. So apart from pediatric physicians, apart from nutrition and dietetics, apart from state-of-the-art laboratory services, we also have intervention for adults. So antenatal care we also do. Apart from that, specialized diets for different conditions are considered.
I see so asthma and allergies.
Exactly. Asthma, allergies, all of these we consider in our facility. And right now, there's a growing prevalence of chronic non-communicable diseases. Talk of renal problems or kidney problems. Talk of diabetes, talk of hypertension. There's a time you're supposed to seek consult from the right office. What we realize is that in Ghana, when people are sick, they normally roam about before they get the right consult. But this time around, we're bringing it to your house. These are things we do for you. Don't wait till you get sick or you're diagnosed with a condition before you come to us. So this and many others we handle at our facility. Where are you located and your hotlines where we can reach you? So Airport Residential Area. It's quite close to, I don't know if you know Airport Residential Area well, but right around Association International School. Association International School. Yes, that's where we are found. Association International School. So on the Google map, you can just enter Association International School. That's a landmark, and just a few meters from there, you can locate. So if someone is coming from Shiashi, you just branch. On your right. Exactly. And another on your right. On your right again. And you go straight. I think I've seen it. Yes, you've seen it. You've been there before, I'm sure. Exactly. Oh, that's good. That's good. And your line, your hotline. The hotline. Let me just. No, I have it. I have a flyer here. So 055 0656 134 054 36 98805 and 055. I'm repeating the number again. 055 0656 134 and the other one is 054 369 8805. Chris, before we allow you to go, kids are about to reopen. And we know kids, we've said it, they might listen, they might not listen. But then what are the normal recommendations that you tell any kids that is watching or any parents that is watching this morning? You can look into your camera. Yes. Okay, so I would like to rather tell the parents because you play a major role when it comes to planning of snacks for your kids. I know most of you are quite busy. You don't really have time to do the preparation on a daily basis. So you prefer giving your kids rather money to buy these snacks from outside. But the advice is just invest a little bit of time into educating your kids on the right choices to make, because if they're able to have it around this time, they grow up with it. So the prevalence of overweight, obesity amongst children, and also in later life, type 2 diabetes, all of these are corrected. And to you, the parent, is going to benefit you a lot. So try and get involved. And in planning the meals for them to make sure they're also partaking in the activity, in the shopping and everything. And this, in a way, I believe is going to help us, correct the issue of challenges associated with wrong or poor snacking choices. Thank you. Chris Borto Afful, thank you very much for educating us this morning. Chris is a consultant and a dietitian at the St. Luke's Clinic. Really, really appreciate your time.